Hi, I'm Tim Conrad, Public Information Officer here with the Cariboo Regional District, and I'm here with Mike McCulley of the BC Wildfire Service, here with an update for you today. So first up, weather.
Hi folks, just quickly today with the weather, very warm out today into the high 20s as expected. We're seeing that ridge of high pressure build over the center of the fire center area in the Cariboo now. We can expect to see those kind of conditions for the next 4 to 5 days. Sometime midweek next week we will see a low pressure system come through again. Cold front like we've been seeing, same sort of pattern, warm dry, then a cold front. So not much new on the weather front other than just a reminder for people that even though it's getting to be late August, there's still an awful lot of fire season left to go yet. It looks like we potentially are in for a long warm fall, and we'll be bracing ourselves and working towards that.
So, Mike, you're going to talk a little bit about initial attack today. Can you tell me what that's about?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about all of our fire crews today, Tim, that are on the ground. Really proud of the work they do, obviously.
Yeah.
So in terms of initial attack, though, I know we've been getting some lightning in the area over the last little while, and we're going to see more of that. And how do we deal with that? We've talked about this before, but we have initial attack crews. They're usually made up of 3 people, guys and girls, well trained to do their jobs, who are on standby at the base, so that when the public phones in a new fire, it comes into our dispatch room, it's assessed very quickly, and we deploy an initial attack crew. Now there's different ways we do that, Tim. We deploy them by aircraft, so we have them standing by right now on 24-hour standby, strategically deployed throughout the fire center with an aircraft. So they have their kit ready. When they get the call, in they go and out they get. We also have them in trucks, so if they can drive to a phone report, they will do that. Their trucks are fully kitted out with water, chainsaws, pumps, and all the safety gear they need to attack the fire safely. Now, we do have a couple specialty types of crews that we don't talk about very often, and I'd like to mention them because they have been in the Cariboo this year. In fact, they're here now, and they've been working for us regularly. We have our RAP attack crews, and they are just what they sound like. They're helicopter based, so they have a helicopter platform. It's a larger helicopter, and they rappel out of the helicopter down into the fire. We use them in very remote areas. We use them where the ground is a little more steep, and they're a very self-sustaining unit. They have their own first aid with them. They're prepared to stay overnight and deal with whatever rough terrain conditions that they see. The last group that we use for this type of attack will be our para-attack crews. They fly out of a fixed-wing aircraft platform, and they are, again, just what they sound like. They parachute out of the helicopter into some of the more remote areas, perform initial attack, and sometimes sustained attack as well. So those are the types of initial attack crews. And then beyond that, we have what we would call a unit crew, a sustained action unit crew. They're usually made up in groups of 5, 10, 15, or 20. They have a crew leader who's responsible for their safety, and they go into these larger fires, do the large burn-off operations, or controlled ignition that we do, and try to really get the control lines in place. So once the fire gets large, a little bit bigger, we send in our sustained action unit crews. And here in the Williams Lake, we have the Vesta unit crew. They're one of our best crews that we have. They're a Type 1 BC unit crew, highly trained and ready to go, and they've been very busy this summer, obviously.
Yeah, really interesting, and that, such a neat skill set that they have. And you think firefighters are a little bit crazy. I was a structural firefighter for quite a few years, and we're a little crazy, but we at least stay on our feet most of the time. These folks drop out of the air and come into fires, which is a pretty impressive set of skills, and yeah, I've always been impressed with them.
Yeah, they're certainly highly trained. They take it very seriously. They're very calm. They do all kinds of off-season training. Of course, fitness is a high priority. But it takes a special type of person to do that work, and again, the reward for them is to protect these communities. It's always our goal, protecting the life and property of British Columbians, but well trained, very professional, very calm. Those are kind of the traits that they need to have.
Yeah, excellent. And so one of the things that we have as far as news goes, Mike's getting some time off, some much needed time off. Really appreciate the fact that he's been here with us, but he does need a little bit of a break to get home and see some family. So Mike is going to be taking a few days off, so we won't have a video for you tomorrow on Sunday and possibly on Monday, so expect a couple days of lag with the daily updates. We do have some other videos for you ready to go, and enjoy your break, Mike.
I will. I just want to leave the folks with one thought. It is getting warmer, it is getting drier, burning conditions are expected to pick up. We will see some growth on some of the fires. Last few days have been relatively stable. The plateau fire is now 490 plus thousand hectares, so It continues to grow a little bit, but generally we're feeling better than we were a few weeks ago. Having said that, we have another warm period coming, another dry period, followed by some wind. So stay tuned for more, and thank you very much for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep an eye out on our Facebook page. We will have updates up there. We just won't maybe have the video for you, but we'll have updates as anything changes as well. You can keep an eye on the BC Wildfire page, Fires of Note page, and there's information there on fires as they're happening. Thanks again, and we'll see you for the next video update Monday or Tuesday. Thanks.